This is James. That was the most valuable motivator this week 3 of Thursday Night Thunder. And y'all know my slogan. If I can change, if I can turn my life around, if I can fall down and get back up, if I can bounce back, anybody can. A couple days ago, I got an email from a guy and he said, James, I get so tired of people telling me that I need to change, but they don't tell me how to change. Do you got any suggestions? Yes, sir, I do. If you didn't see the first night of Thursday Night Thunder, let me remind you, it's one word that'll snatch you out of the identity crisis. It's one word that'll empower you to push. It's one word that'll resurrect your mentality. Principle, catch this right here. A resurrected mentality will produce a resurrected lifestyle. What are you saying, James? This is what I'm saying. In order for you to transform into a productive lifestyle, you have to be willing to crucify and kill your old way of thinking. It was in November of 2006. when I was sitting inside of the hole of a one-man cell in the United States Penitentiary in Atlanta. And I ain't have time to be faking. I ain't have time to be playing no games. I didn't know who I was and I didn't like who I was as a person. But I faced the reality. Principle, anything that you're not willing to face, I promise you, you won't be able to fix it. And right then I decided, I made a decision. Principle, the greatest gift that God gave every person, and it's also the most dangerous gift that God gave every person, is the gift of choice. You have to decide what you will change from, and you have to decide what you will change into. Principle, it's the difference between change and transformation. Watch this. Everything in life changes. Your age is going to change. Your beauty going to change. The weather is going to change. Season is going to change. And your mind is going to change also. Your mind is going to change for the better or for the worse as time progresses. It's 60 seconds in every minute. It's 60 minutes in every hour. So that calculates to 3,600 seconds in every hour. And if it's 24 hours in a day, then that tells me it's 86,400 seconds in every day. So that tells me that time is constantly in progression. And if your thinking is not flowing ahead of time, and if your thinking is not flowing with the time, then your mentality is changing for the worse and not for the better. But transformation is this. It's the example of the butterfly. Before the butterfly became a butterfly, it was a caterpillar. But all we see is the butterfly. We didn't see the caterpillar go inside the cocoon and go through the development stages in order to come out of the cocoon as a butterfly. But what about the tree? All we see is the tree. Maybe we forgot that the tree was a seed before it went into the ground, went through the stages of development, and transformed into a tree. Principle, catch this, transformation reveals something totally new from what it used to be. If you want to transform into a totally different person today, you have to look back at your heart, you have to look at your mindset that you had on yesterday. Decide to get some fire and desire to embrace the process. A year ago, the mayor asked me a question. He said, young man, I see you changed, but my question is, how did you do it? In order to transform, it takes a decision, it takes desire, and it takes so much discipline. Next week, we'll talk about the fire and the desire. But this week, it all just started with a decision. Ask yourself, do I have what it takes? Do I get the fire and the desire? Will I pay the price to be a game changer? All game changers want the ball in the crunch. All game changers know how to make a conscious decision in the midst of a critical situation. Finish the race. Complete the work. Get your job done. Finish the race. Complete the work. Get your job done.